You're watching Gay Life TV.
I have one thing to say. You better work.
What's going on, people? Let's talk about a Class Comics title, Locust #1. This is done by the Superman hottie writer/artist, Mr. Patrick Fillion.
I'm in love with a hero. I'm in love with the one who will always win. He's a prominent figure in the gay comic geeky world I'm in. I know I'm safe from the villain's plan in the arms of my mutant muscle man. He's always there in the nick of time.
Now, because of all the rules and everything that YouTube puts in place, unfortunately, I can't do the video that I'd like to do and put all the images in the background. But if you click on the link down below to my website, there you can actually see the real video that I intended for everyone to see. Also, just to let you know, for the first 6 people to actually comment on the video on my website, if you want, I'll actually send you an issue of this comic book, just because of the fact I got a few extra issues sent to me, and I want to spread the love out there for class comic titles for anyone out there that are interested in it. Alright? But that's only if you do actually like it. If you don't, no big deal. We'll pass it on to the 7th person that comments on it who does want it. Now, before I go into the comic book itself, I just want to point out on the front page here, Patrick Fillion actually dedicated this book to me. Nice, right? Finally, I got a comic book actually dedicated to me. How awesome is that? Now, this issue is the first time we get Locust in his own comic book. He's always appeared in a bunch of other comic books like Boy Toon Adventures and Camilla Cat and all these other stuff, but this is the first time we actually get him in his own comic book, which is really cool because I like how Patrick Fillion, he kind of favors his character a little bit, but it seems like the characters he favors, he also likes to torture in some sexual way, so that's always like a big bonus in my book, so I'm really liking that because of that. Also because of the fact that this is like an otherworld alien type of creature. It's like he's a bug. He's like some sort of like insect, and it just seeing different type of humanoids who aren't exactly animals, but they're humans in some sense, and the fact that they have all the proper anatomy that most humans would enjoy, but at the same time they're off-colored and they have different types of appendages that may be slightly different from what humans are, so in that aspect is also really cool. Now, poor Locust, he's on the run from his own species because in his species all the men are forced to jizz into the queen's hive, and that's how they reproduce. Now, only about 2% of the men are gay, and he decided he doesn't want to be part of that because he's gay and he doesn't want to be part of this whole heterosexual aspect of his culture and his planet, so he's on the run. So where does he go? He goes to like a filthy, filthy planet that's really sex-crazed, and all they do is pretty much do things that are really dirty and twisted to all the other people there. It's called Sectonimus, I think that's how you pronounce it. Suctanimus, maybe? I'm not sure how it's pronounced properly. I think they're kind of emphasizing the suck part at the very beginning, I think. Now, this is a Class Comics title, so obviously we got a lot of sex taking place, and Locust is pretty much being fucked by 3 guys at the very beginning of this storyline. In fact, these 3 guys were the 3 guys who fucked his boyfriend, Camilla Cat, in Boy Toon Adventures #1. Now, I know these are intergalactic aliens that are plowing through Locust like this, but still, it's like they're drawn so hot. Patrick really does it so spot on that it's like if we lived in some sort of intergalactic space highway, this is how it probably would be going on if everyone out there had all these gay homosexual things going on, which obviously there should be stuff like that happening, being that in the whole universe there has to be other gay people out there too, right? Now, in the ending sequence of the comic book, I don't know if I should feel bad about this, but it's like Locust is being attacked by these bugs that look like they're almost like centipedes. So it's like I feel bad that I get a little turned on watching it. At the same time, it's like, yeah, that's kind of gross too. But it's weird. It's like it's one of those weird sexual things that it's kind of hot, but at the same time, it's like, oh my god, if that actually happened to me in real life, I would freak out. Now, in this issue, at the end, we find that Locust found another member of his own species that's also gay, who's in the closet, and actually has a dick bigger than his own, which is really rare because his dick is huge. But then again, it's just about anyone drawing Class Comics has a huge dick. I mean, some of them have them going all the way down past their knees. So, like, wow. Now, generally I like all-class comic titles, but I think I like this one a bit more because I like how Patrick Filion really likes to violate this character. I mean, it seems as though he's being sexually humiliated in every way you can imagine, and at the same time, there's also a consensual sexual scene that takes place too. Now, if you want to get this comic book, you want to go to classcomics.com and get it there. This is a really good read. I'm really liking it a lot. I'm hoping that in the future issues, which hopefully aren't going to be too far out, they're going to be the same format as this. Plus, maybe some other characters he's already introduced, like Camilla Cat, who's supposed to be his boyfriend or his on-again, off-again boyfriend. So I'm hoping he's going to show up in some of the future issues too. There's a little bit of a flashback scene where he shows up in this one, but I want to see some future scenes where he's there too. Cool? Alright people, thank you guys for joining with this video. I'll join you with another one very soon. Peace, love, namaste. I'll see you guys later.